Aloha, and welcome back to Hawaii Travel Made Easy. I'm your host, Marcie Cheung, and today we're jumping into something that sets me apart from a lot of other Hawaii travel content creators: my certification as a Hawaii destination expert through the Hawaii Tourism Authority. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Marcie, you're not a travel agent, so why did you get certified? That's actually a fantastic question, and it gets to the heart of why credentials matter when you're looking for travel advice, especially for a destination as special and complex as Hawaii. Today, I'm going to pull back the curtain on what it really means to be a certified Hawaii destination expert and why I pursued this certification even though I'm not a travel agent, and most importantly, how you can verify whether the people giving you Hawaii advice actually know what they're talking about. Let's start with the basics. The Hawaii Tourism Authority, that's the official state tourism organization, offers a comprehensive certification program called the Hawaii Destination Specialist Program. This program is designed as a tiered, self-guided educational course that provides extensive knowledge about the Hawaiian Islands. Now, here's the thing that surprised me. This program is primarily designed for travel agents and industry professionals. It's typically targeted at IATA-accredited agents and requires participants to complete multiple certifications to earn the Hawaii Destination Expert title. So why did I, as a family travel blogger and not a travel agent, decide to pursue this? The answer is simple. I wanted to validate the knowledge I'd gained from 40-plus visits to Hawaii with official recognition from the state's tourism authority. So what's the certification structure? The program is broken down into multiple levels. Level 1 includes 2 certifications. Certification 1 provides an in-depth introduction to the Hawaiian Islands, while Certification 2 is focused on expertly selling vacations to Hawaii. But here's where it gets really comprehensive. After completing the foundational certifications, you can pursue individual island certifications for Oahu, Maui, Kauai, and the Big Island. After completing certifications 1 through 6, you earn the title of Hawaii Destination Expert. And I didn't stop there. I became a certified Hawaii specialist for every single island: Oahu, Maui, Kauai, and the Big Island. That means I hold certifications in all 6 areas offered by the Hawaii Tourism Authority. So why do official credentials matter in travel advice? Here's something that might shock you. Anyone can call themselves a Hawaii expert online. There's no regulation, no oversight, and no requirement to actually know what you're talking about. You could visit Hawaii once, start a blog, and suddenly you're giving advice to families planning their dream vacations. That's exactly why official credentials matter. There's the credibility factor. When the Hawaii Tourism Authority, the official state organization responsible for managing tourism, certifies someone as a Hawaii destination expert, they're essentially saying, this person has demonstrated comprehensive knowledge about our islands. That's not something you can fake or buy. Then there's the knowledge validation. These certifications aren't just about passing a test. The program requires completion of extensive materials, successfully passing comprehensive exams, and in some cases, completing destination visits and submitting detailed reports. It's rigorous, and it's designed to ensure that certified experts actually understand the complexities of Hawaii travel. This goes beyond marketing hype. Here's what really matters to you as a family planning a Hawaii vacation: certified experts who have been trained on authentic Hawaiian culture, responsible tourism practices, and accurate representation of what each island actually offers. We're not just regurgitating marketing materials or sharing pretty Instagram photos. So now let me share what the certification process actually looks like, because I think it's important for you to understand the level of commitment involved. There's the foundation level. The first certification takes you through 6 different chapters that provides a comprehensive introduction to the state. It's time-intensive and requires full, undivided attention. We're talking about detailed modules covering everything from Hawaiian history and culture to transportation logistics and accommodation types. There's also island-specific deep dives. Each island certification goes far beyond the typical best beaches and restaurants content you'll find in most travel guides. We learn about geological differences, microclimates, cultural significance of different areas, and how to match traveler expectations with reality. There's also cultural sensitivity training. One aspect that particularly impressed me was the emphasis on cultural authenticity and respect. The program includes training on accurately representing Hawaiian culture and ensuring that tourism supports rather than exploits local communities. And there's ongoing education. This certification isn't just a one-and-done situation. Certified specialists have access to ongoing webinars, updates, and professional development opportunities to stay current with changes in the destination. Now, here's where my story gets interesting. I approach these certifications differently than most people would. I'll be completely honest with you, I didn't need to study for these certifications. After 40-plus trips to Hawaii, years of researching Hawaiian history and culture, and working with hundreds of families to plan their trips, I already had the knowledge base. I was able to test out of most sections and breeze through the exams. But that doesn't mean I didn't learn anything. In fact, there were several surprises. Surprise number 1, the depth of cultural content. Even with all my research into Hawaiian culture, the certification program provided context I hadn't encountered before. The way they explained the connection between ancient Hawaiian land divisions, the ahupua'a, and modern tourism development was fascinating and helped me understand why certain areas feel so different from others. Surprise number 2, the focus on sustainable tourism. I was impressed by how much emphasis the program places on regenerative tourism, the idea that tourism should give back more than it takes. This aligned perfectly with values I've developed through my own travels, but seeing it formalized in official training was encouraging. Surprise number 3, the practical industry insights. The certification included insider information about how the tourism industry actually operates in Hawaii. Things like why certain attractions have capacity limits, how weather patterns affect different activities, and the real story behind some of the hidden gems that aren't so hidden anymore. And surprise number 4, the marketing versus reality balance. One of the most valuable aspects was learning to distinguish between marketing hype and actual visitor experiences. The program taught me to look beyond the glossy brochures and understand what families will really encounter. But here's what surprised me the most: how easy it was for someone with real knowledge to complete the program, which made me realize how many people offering Hawaii advice probably haven't done this level of preparation. So how do you verify if travel experts have real credentials? This brings me to something really important. How do you, as a consumer, verify whether someone giving you Hawaii travel advice actually knows what they're talking about? You're going to want to look for specific certifications. When someone claims to be a Hawaii expert, ask them about their credentials. Are they a certified Hawaii destination expert through the Hawaii Tourism Authority? Can they specify which certifications they hold? I proudly list mine because I earned them. Check for ongoing education. The Hawaii tourism landscape changes constantly. New restaurants open, activities close, regulations change. Real experts stay current. Certified specialists have access to ongoing updates and professional development opportunities. Ask your advisor how they stay current. Verify their claims. If someone claims to be certified, you should be able to verify that. The Hawaii Tourism Authority maintains records, and legitimate experts will be transparent about their credentials. Be wary of vague terms like certified travel specialist without specific mention of Hawaii Tourism Authority certification. You'll also want to look for comprehensive knowledge. Real Hawaii experts don't just know the popular attractions. They understand cultural nuances, can explain why certain recommendations work better for families, and can provide context for their suggestions. They should be able to discuss the differences between the islands beyond just Maui is romantic and Oahu is busy. Ask about their travel history. While certification is important, there's no substitute for actual experience. How many times have they visited? When was their last trip? Do they visit regularly, or did they go once 5 years ago? My 40-plus visits complement my certification. Neither alone would be sufficient. So, why I pursued certification as a non-travel agent. I'm going to address the elephant in the room. Why would someone who isn't a travel agent pursue this industry certification? It was for credibility. I wanted my readers and podcast listeners to know that my advice isn't just based on personal experience, though that's valuable too. It's backed by official recognition from the Hawaii's Tourism Authority. Also, validation. After years of developing expertise through travel and research, I wanted external validation that I truly understood Hawaii at a professional level. Also, responsibility. When hundreds of families rely on your advice for planning expensive vacations, you have a responsibility to be as knowledgeable as possible. The certification process held me accountable to that standard. And differentiation. There are thousands of Hawaii travel blogs and social media accounts out there. Official certification helps families understand that my advice comes from a different level of expertise. And continuous learning. Even though I tested out of most content, being part of the certified community gives me access to ongoing industry updates and professional development opportunities. Speaking of continuous learning, let me share some resources that can help you plan your Hawaii trip with the same level of thoroughness that a certified Hawaii destination expert would bring to the process. If you want to start planning like a professional, I've created comprehensive free email courses that break down everything you need to know. My How to Travel to Hawaii Like a Pro 5-day course gives you foundational knowledge that mirrors what I learned in my certification process, just tailored specifically for families. For those of you focused on specific islands, I have detailed 7-day email courses for Oahu, Maui, Kauai, and the Big Island. Each course incorporates the cultural understanding and practical insights that are emphasized in professional Hawaii training programs. And if you're planning to stay at Disney's Aulani Resort, I have a specialized course that combines my Disney experience with my Hawaii knowledge. All of these courses are completely free and available at hawaiitravelwithkids.com. I'll also drop them in the show notes. For families who want even more detailed planning resources, I've also created comprehensive Hawaii travel guides that go far beyond typical guidebooks. These incorporate all the knowledge I've gained through my certifications and 40-plus visits with specific focus on family-friendly experiences, cultural respect, and practical logistics. You can find these detailed guides on my websites, and I'm linking them in the show notes. And for those who love physical planning materials, I also offer printable planning resources in my Etsy shop at Hawaii Travel with Kids. Also, I'm dropping that in the show notes. As we wrap up today's episode, I want to leave you with this thought. When you're planning a significant investment like a Hawaii family vacation, the expertise of your advisor matters. Being a certified Hawaii destination expert doesn't automatically make someone the right fit for your family, but it does mean they've demonstrated a commitment to understanding Hawaii beyond surface-level tourist attractions. Whether you work with a certified travel agent, follow certified travel experts like myself, or plan your trip independently, make sure your information sources have real depth of knowledge. Hawaii is too special and your family vacation is too important to rely on shallow expertise. The combination of official certification and extensive personal experience is what allows me to give you the advice that's both professionally credible and practically tested. That's what I mean when I say I'm not just a Hawaii enthusiast, I'm a professionally certified Hawaii expert who happens to specialize in family travel. Thanks for joining me on Hawaii Travel Made Easy. I'm Marcie Cheung, your certified Hawaii destination expert. If you found this episode helpful, please subscribe and leave a review. It really helps other people find this podcast. And I'll see you on Wednesday for another episode. Mahalo.